Lil Durk has reportedly been forced into solitary confinement for 23 hours a day for over 130 days. But why such extreme measures? Sources say a jail guard caught Lil Durk in possession of an Apple Watch inside his cell, which prompted officials to impose this severe punishment. According to court filings on Tuesday, January 6, the Chicago rapper's legal team submitted a request for a status hearing, highlighting that Lil Durk has been held in a special housing unit without due process since August 29, 2025. Durk's confinement conditions are extremely harsh. He is kept in a tiny cell, barely large enough for a single bed, a toilet, and a sink, and he is allowed out for only 1 hour per day. His attorneys revealed in the filing that he is permitted only one phone call per month, has no access to commissary, and is denied in-person social visits. Originally, this punishment was imposed for the Apple Watch infraction, yet Durk's legal team argues that the unit discipline committee has still not reviewed the case, even though normally, such disciplinary actions are reviewed within 5 working days. Now, over 30 days have passed without proper review. Even other inmates from his cell block have reached out to those close to Durk's team, expressing concern over the situation. The filing paints a troubling picture of prolonged isolation, with serious questions raised about the fairness and legality of these measures.
They got Lil Durk in a hole for basically some BS, and right now we're gonna show the paperwork. They saying that he was caught with a cell phone, and basically that's not true. They trying to keep him in a hole, do a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing or whatever, but they're trying to make a point because they saying that me and him is privileged and we got so many things going on, and it's a lot of BS.
The legal battle took another intense turn during Lil Durk's court hearing. In a bold move, Durk announced that he wants to proceed straight to trial without any delays. The news reported that while Durk's co-defendants D Boogie and Brown Eyes agreed with the government to push the trial back 5 months to May 4, Durk himself refused the delay, insisting that the trial should start as originally scheduled on January 7. Following this announcement, the judge allowed prosecutors to present their statements. The prosecutors emphasized that they have multiple cooperating witnesses ready to testify that Lil Durk allegedly organized key criminal activities. Essentially, they implied, start the trial whenever our witnesses are prepared to ensure a conviction. This created a tense atmosphere in the courtroom, prompting a brief recess. Upon returning, Durk's legal team appeared caught off guard, ultimately leading to the trial being pushed back to May. The trial for Lil Durk and his 5 co-defendants is now set for May 4, with a pre-trial conference scheduled for April 13. Observers also noted Durk's changed appearance. He looked noticeably thinner and had cut off his dreads. Meanwhile, the judge denied his motions to disqualify certain proceedings and dismissed some of his legal requests as vague. Both sides were permitted to submit additional responses by Friday, while one key motion, to dismiss Count 4, remained under advisement. Legal analysts outside the courthouse suggested that these developments significantly impact Durk's defense strategy moving forward.
I'm a criminal lawyer, and I just learned that the rap artist Lil Durk just had his motion to dismiss his for hire case denied. To be honest, I'm not that surprised. Let me tell you guys something. There's only 2 ways that Lil Durk is walking out of that federal courtroom on 2 feet. A jury of 12 people says that he is not guilty, or President Trump pardons him. There's no other way that Durk is walking out of that court free. That judge is not going to be dismissing any key evidence. He's not going to be dismissing any motions. He's not going to do anything that significantly helps Lil Durk walk out of that courtroom without having having a trial. Now, how and why am I so sure of this? Well, here's the first thing I want to tell you. Most federal judges used to be federal prosecutors, exact prosecutors that are prosecuting Durk. A lot of judges used to stand in that very position. Federal prosecutors can be very biased people, and very rarely, once they put on that black robe and become a judge, do they get rid of those biases, okay? That judge very likely probably thinks that Durk is guilty. He just can't be the one to actually say it.
With the judge denying the motion to throw out the case, it is now clear that Lil Durk will face trial, and experts say the outlook is grim. Social media and content creators have begun reacting strongly to the news, expressing shock and concern over the severity of the allegations. Many have highlighted the combination of federal scrutiny, cooperating witnesses, and Durk's current incarceration conditions as factors that could heavily influence the outcome of the trial.
Remo, this is my last no jumper. Durk already told me I wasn't supposed to come back up here with that last.
Now look what happened to him.
That man got kids. You talking about look what happened to him.
Definitely not happy about it.
I wouldn't be happy if you go to jail, Adam, because I know you got daughter. Break down.
There's multiple people who are no longer there for their kids as a result of that Durk allegedly called in.
Until they put that on black and white, sir. Stop throwing stuff on a black man who's trying to do something right for the community right now.
Feds have already put out a lot of information about this.
You don't have to put it out. You don't have to put it out.
So
this is a major platform.
You're not the boss of me. We talk about rap on here. I think it is well within our jurisdiction to talk about the fact
jurisdiction. What type of police is
been alleged to have ordered them?
This
free smirk though.
Free smirk. But also, maybe
police. It's a platform. This some police.
Just sit down for a little and decide, hey, maybe I'm not anybody else.
We don't have no proof that we don't.
Despite the setbacks, there is a potential silver lining for Lil Durk. His attorney successfully secured a motion for a bill of particulars, which has been taken under advisement. This could possibly lead to Durk being released from jail until the trial begins in May. Here's why this matters. Prosecutors allege that a cooperating witness claims Durk provided evidence from an I'm Sage group chat, which purportedly shows that he ordered hits on Ogblik members who failed to retaliate for the passing of King Von. Court documents specify that defendant Durk banks feuds with Ogblik member Mana Duke over the belief that Ogblik members were not properly retaliating for Bennett aka King Von's passing. The news also reports that industry figures like WAC 100 have reacted, sharing insights about the snitches and confirming the seriousness of the federal allegations against Lil Durk. While this development offers a potential reprieve, it also underscores the high stakes and the intense scrutiny Lil Durk is under as the trial approaches.